Hi everyone, I'm Roman and this is Massive Voodoo TV. Welcome to another video. This is part 2 of a series where I started recently talking about dark emotions in miniature painting. In the first video I explained to you how you can work with your inner emotions and channel them to create something in the world of miniatures, in the language of miniature painting. In this video, in part 2, I will explain to you how you can work with outside influences that influences your soul, your mind, your well-being, your feelings, your state of mind. Thank you for the wonderful feedback to the first video. I really enjoy reading your comments and what you all think and what you experience with it. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. The world we live in, of course, may it be locally, may it be globally, it takes influence on us. May it be in a very small circle, in your family, with your kids, parents, and whatsoever with your family. These are the small circles. Next circle would be local news, something tragically that happens locally that influences you somehow because you read it in the news. May it be in the large circle in your country. Of course, also positive news can do the same to you. They can lift you up, which is a good thing. We need more positive news. The next circle would be your country. Political decisions or strange things going on, or a tragedy somewhere or something that influences a lot of people. This can also harm your feelings and will have influence on your feelings. If we look at the world today, we have a lot of things going on. I don't want to sound like a politician, or I'm not a politic person, but you have a lot of things going on. May it be protests, may it be a war, may it be many wars, you can say. May it be climate change, pandemics, human tragedy, hunger. There's tons of things going on. A lot of things are out there. What I learned for myself is that I went really sad many times in my life, and I'm still sad about these tragic things. But what I've learned is I cannot do much as long as I'm not in a very high political situation, or as long as I'm not a politician in a high rank or something. What I can do, that's what I've learned, is I can work in my circles. I can try to help and work in my circles. And if I do, this might even create new circles where people think, hey, this guy was helpful. Today I helped someone else. So this is something what I can do, and I try with the reach I have. I'll try to do the best I can. May it be in the supermarket, helping an old lady carrying out her bag to her car or whatsoever. If it's not even if it's a heavy bag, you can even take her not so heavy bag and be a gentleman or a gentlewoman. As often as I can, I try to donate some money to causes that I think are important. You can support local circles with your time. Time is, in my eyes, the most important currency. So you can give your free time to somebody who needs it, or to a sport club or something, or a kids club. You can give your time and help your circle to grow and help. Very important is that you don't expect something back for it. That you just do it because you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, then this is not for you. But I personally learned that this helps me a bit to have a feeling I can change something. Even if it's in a small circle, but these circles grow. That's what I've learned. Of course, I have some examples for you. Let me start with 2 projects I want to speak about. Some years ago, Australia was hit by horrible wildfires, and that were also spreading in the news. And I mean, there are wildfires everywhere. And the world changes. But back then, these wildfires, they hit my heart so much. I was seeing all these animals dying, burning, running away from. So I heard the numbers of animals that died, and was just like my heart was heavy instantly, and I wanted to do something. So secondly, I wanted to do something, but first of all, I really wanted to work with these emotions. I grabbed a koala pair from Robot Rocket Miniatures out of my drawer, and it actually, to be honest, it just painted itself. I did not want to create a beautiful koala situation in the wildlife. I just wanted to bring out that pain and that horrible emotion I had in me from seeing all that. And then I decided to donate it to a good cause in Australia. But I knew my hands were kind of, my reach to Australia was a little bit limited, and I really wanted to have this money go to the place where it really helps. I contacted my friends at Nova Charity and asked them if they would be up helping me to raffle this piece for the good cause. And they did. They're wonderful. I will speak about them in a bit, a little bit more. And they did. And thanks to everybody who helped back then, and we were able to raise over $3,000 that were donated to a wildlife rescue center. And I'm very grateful for that. This was beautiful. I mean, if I can help with something, the best thing I can do is paint. So I paint something that will be raffled and donated to a good cause. Another aspect that is really making me very, very sad these days is the ongoing war. I got miniature painting friends from Russia, from Ukraine, from Belarus, from everywhere, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I hope this ends soon. But this is really taking influence. The news I read every day and everything what's going on. I try to help as I can. Already put donation in clothes and everything and money to good causes, and will continue to do so. But I had to create a diorama that I just started recently with the new Warhammer Games Workshop Cadian soldiers, and it's a little bit. I'm still in the middle of doing it, but it's kind of a process to bring out my emotions. It shows a lot of soldiers running into from a trench running into a firestorm, like into the battle. And it shows no heroism at all point, as there are not many faces seen there. You just see them from the back. And it shall show that I do question the reason why these people are running in their deaths. And it's a heavy topic, but I try to manifest this with the work I do with the diorama. I don't find words for it, to be honest. Here's the actual process, the actual progress of the diorama. I'm not sure if you can say enjoy it, but have a look. On one hand, I'm looking forward to finish it. On the other hand, I know it will take some time because it's working with my soul, you can say. I need my soul to finish this, and it takes time to recharge once in a while. I play a part in the Nova charity since several years now. Every year there are some miniatures that I donate, that are raffled for a good cause. And I want to thank the Nova charity team for bringing this up every year. And also everybody involved in the Nova charity, like painters, army painters, everyone from the beautiful hobby community that we have, that they do something to be donated there and raffled there, and then doing something for a good cause. Many, many thanks. This year I have these 4 models in the raffles. Here are some models that I already donated to the Nova charity and already found a good home. Thanks to everybody who supports this project. It's something what we can do in a larger circle, thanks to the Nova charity. Well, we all can have tragic things in our life. May it be very small ones, our own tragedy, may it be the big picture on what's going on in the world. So this takes influence on your soul. I can only recommend reflecting yourself and your emotions that you have when confronted with the news or something like that, and try to put this again in the language of miniature painting. If you can manifest these emotions somehow in your project, in a diorama, in your army or whatever, army sounds wrong in that case. If you can transport this in your diorama, telling a story of hope or something, or a story of tragedy, it can help you. It can help you, as it also can help you to talk with friends about it and family. It can help you to overcome these dark emotions, manifest them in something that you created, and then speak differently and think differently with a clearer mindset about these topics, because the emotional part is manifested over there, and then it's the rational part in you that can work with these emotions. Thank you very much for enjoying the video. Press a thumbs up if you like the content, even if it's dark content. Let's hope that things will get better. Start doing this in your very own circles. Start creating something good in your own circles. And you will see these circles will pop, 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 pop. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. You will help Messy Voodoo TV to grow. And I see you soon in the next video. Keep on happy painting. Roman out. Bye bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!
Where is the book? Where is the book?